the coat of many colors.
Now Abraham was father to Isaac, and Isaac was father to Jacob in the land of Canaan. And Jacob had 12 sons. His favorite was Joseph. Jacob loved him above all his brothers, and had a fine coat made for him, one of many colors. And Joseph showed it to his brothers, saying,
"Look what Father gave me. Isn't it a fine coat?"
Oh, yes. Finer than anything he ever gave us.
That's right. Joseph always gets the best of everything.
It's not my fault.
Oh, no? Go away, Joseph.
You heard him. Leave us alone.
I had a dream last night. Don't you want to hear it?
Another dream? Go away.
But this was very special. I dreamed we were all in the field together, binding sheaves of corn, and my sheaf stood up on one end.
What's so special about that?
Well, all of your sheaves gathered around my sheaf and bowed down before it.
I see. And that means, I suppose, that someday you will be a king and rule over all of us? Go away, boy. Go away.
And take your fine coat with you.
One day, soon after, when Joseph's brothers were away tending the flocks, Jacob told him to go out in the hills and see how they were doing, and then return home with word of them. And Joseph set out as he was commanded. But his brothers saw him coming, and one said,
"Here comes the dreamer again. Now's our chance to get rid of him, before our father sets him up to rule over us."
Good. Let's kill him.
No! I don't like him any more than you do. But he is our brother. We mustn't do him any harm.
Shut your mouth, Reuben. We'll do it our way.
But the brothers at last listened to Reuben. And when Joseph came up to them, instead of killing him, they only stripped off his fine coat and dropped him down a deep, empty well from which there was no way to climb out.
Help me! Please help me!
Then the brothers went away. It was Reuben's plan, though, to come back later and lift Joseph out. But in the meantime, a caravan of merchants passed by the well.
Help! Help!
And they hauled Joseph out and carried him away. So when Reuben returned, Joseph was gone. And he went to his brothers, saying,
"What are we to do? What shall we tell our father?"
Joseph's brothers took his coat of many colors and killed a goat and smeared the blood all over it. Then they tore the coat as if a mountain lion had done it. And they brought it home to Jacob, saying,
"Look, Father. Look what we have found."
Joseph's coat. The coat I gave him. A wild beast did this. Oh, my son, my son. My Joseph torn to pieces. I will go to my grave mourning you, Joseph, my son.
But Joseph was not dead. The merchants had carried him to Egypt, where they sold him to Potiphar, the chief captain of the Pharaoh, all-powerful ruler of Egypt. But the day was to come, years later, when Jacob was reunited with Joseph, the son he thought he had lost forever.